So, do it.
Do it. Welcome to Staying Relevant, the podcast hosted by two bestest of best buds, me, Sam Thompson, and Peter, James, Jonathan, Joseph Wicks.
Yeah. This episode will contain swearing. If you don't like it, go yourself. And this is the bonus episode, which means it's Thursday. So you'll be able to watch this on Josh's YouTube channel on a Sunday. And then Monday's main episode that came out audibly, you can now watch on Josh's YouTube channel as of last night, which is Wednesday, which means that you can catch us on a...
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday.
God, it's like you're held hostage every time that happens, and I love it. Make sure you rate, review, do all of that crap. Follow us on socials at Staying Relevant Podcast. You know the fucking score by now, you bunch of...
We have a bit of housekeeping at the start of this episode, and it's a big one. For Dog's Sake, Season 2 is out now, everybody! Yes, it is. All episodes available to stream on You. The first episode aired on Monday on U and W at 9 p.m. Obviously, we're recording this before its release. And Pete, I spoke to him outside. You're a little bit nervous for the world to see this, aren't you?
Petrified.
Yeah, why is that?
It's that tricky second season. You know what I mean?
Oh, those tricky seconders.
The tricky second season. Obviously, the first one, you know, did very well, surprisingly. So there's a lot of pressure on the second season, and I've got a slightly different role as well, which means that if people don't like it, I will be to blame. So yeah, I am a little bit nervous about it.
Well, by the time this comes out, I'm sure that you will be aware of how much people loved it. So please do go and watch it. Can you catch up, or do you have to record it?
All episodes are available to stream on You, and then each new episode, if you want to watch it on U and W, comes out every Monday at 9 p.m. thereafter. And this is series 2. And then there is also a Christmas special, which I was watching this morning as part of the edits, or going through that, which will be coming out nearer Christmas. And then series 3 has also been recorded. So there is going to be a lot of dogs and a lot of me coming up over the next few months. So fucking
Both of which we love.
Strap in.
Yeah, a lot of dogs and a lot of Pete. Could be doing worse out there.
I would also just like to point out, because whilst we are just plugging my shit, it has its own home now. It has its own social media channel, which is Pete Wicks for Dog's Sake. Please follow it. You can get all the behind the scenes. We can catch up with different dogs and doing all sorts of stuff on there. So it's now got a little social home. Merci beaucoup. That's French. You can now carry on.
What's the Monday meeting?
Well, yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, at this point, I would really like just to abuse you for this, but I also didn't attend the Monday meeting. But what I will say is I remembered, and I was excited about the fact that I knew you'd forget it, but I forgot that I said I'd be there. Until I read this script, actually. So I still hadn't realised, and I actually took the piss and went, of course he wasn't at the Monday meeting yesterday, and then forgot that I'd also said that I would be there. So
that makes you feel so much better.
Yeah, so I wasn't there. However, you, I just completely forgot. You remembered 2 hours later and asked to redo the Monday meeting.
Yeah, no, it was it was a tough one, that one. I actually had a day off as well.
I didn't have a day off, but I was going to try and be part of it. But Sam, full day off. Yeah. What did you do with your day off?
It's just a bit of admin. Just relaxed quite a bit, to be fair.
Yeah.
I
code for nothing.
I woke up and
good start.
And I called Pippa at about midday, and I was like, Pippa, how's today going?
You woke up and called Pippa at midday?
No, as in I woke. Sorry, I don't know why I said I woke up.
Fucking
I got up at I went to the gym in the morning.
Right. Okay.
So I went to the gym in the morning. Had like a really relaxed sort of morning time, and
good.
And then
you need to take some time for yourself.
Dude, but you know we never really have much time, so I was like, okay, I'm going to enjoy this time. And then I got bored at around midday, and I was like, I don't really know what I'm going to do. I'd already been around Louise's and fucked her off. And I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I called up Pippa, and I was like, what's up? Like, what can I do?
What's up, bitch?
Do you want me to come into the office? And she went, well, you know, you could have come in earlier for the 10 o'clock meeting that you said you were going to do on the last episode. And it made me feel really, really bad about myself, actually. I then went, can I come in now? And again, I was hit with no. No reason why either, again, just no.
I'd just like to point out that there is, you know, as you all know, Sam loves to tell you all that we're bosses now. However, Sam is not allowed to come into his own office. And today he was 15 minutes late and he called Pippa to apologise to Pippa for being late. I'm so sorry I'm going to be late.
I didn't do that. I just explained there was traffic because I just wanted people to know that I was trying to be on time.
Well, I'll tell you something. I unfortunately, next Monday is the TX of For Dog's Sake. So I'm going to be on radio then this morning and doing all sorts of stuff. So I'm not going to be available for the Monday meeting.
Well.
So
Third time lucky.
Shall we try again? We are just about to celebrate the first year of Staying Relevant, and this will be Sam's first Monday meeting. So can you take the reins?
Yeah, I could take the reins. I feel like, do you know what? We sort of sped into this actually without giving much background. If you don't know what's happened, is that last week I actually said that I was going to take charge of the Monday meeting. And obviously,
lead it.
As you've just heard, I didn't turn up. So I promise, I want to make a vow right now. Next Monday, Josh, I will fucking be there with bells on. Yeah. I'm going to have a slideshow.
Josh is the one that was most disappointed.
I'm going to have Josh, digital Josh, decided very kindly. He was like, called up Pippa and went, shall I park in the Pure Gym car parking space so Sam can get in on time? To which then Pippa went, oh, I'm sure he won't turn up.
Where are you parked today?
In 86. In 85.
Okay, all right. We cannot wait for the next complaint to come rolling in. And also, just for the record, when we do, and again, for a little bit of context, Sam keeps parking in a parking space that isn't ours. We've actually had complaints about the fact that he's parking in someone else's parking space. The parking space in question is number 86. What Sam has done, despite the complaint, is gone, fuck it, I'll do it anyway.
Double down, baby.
Because what he thinks is going to happen is when someone turns up at the door and knocks on the door and says, get the fuck out of my space, he thinks I'm going to handle it. But what isn't going to happen is me handling it. So we're all going to watch Sam, and I can't wait for this. We should set up a little camera just for when Sam has to have the conversation about why he feels like he is the authority and the give a fuck to park where he wants.
Got to double down.
Not paying. Yeah, you double down.
I've got to make them realise it's my territory now. That parking space is mine. I'm going to pee on it. It's going to be my territory, that. So we're going to have two spaces. I'm not actually going to pee on it. I'm pretty sure there are cameras. But anyway, next Monday.
That would be the problem with peeing on it. It's getting caught.
Next Monday, I will be there at the fucking staff meeting. We're going to have PowerPoint presentations and everything.
And who's going to be delivering those? Because you haven't switched your laptop on in fucking 5 years.
Yeah, I don't even know if it works, actually, to be fair. I do Zooms on my phone.
What is your Staying Relevant email address?
Oh, fuck, I do know this. See, look, you're going to try and catch me out here, but I've got it.
Monday meeting, he said it now, he will be there. I would like an update afterwards, Pippa, if you could, on how it went. I would like the minutes, everything that Sam has led you all through. Because we have a lot of exciting stuff coming up over the next few weeks. There's a book, there's a special announcement that's going to be happening about something that we're doing as a team. We've got loads of shit happening. So there's a lot to get through on the Monday meeting next week, isn't there?
Be prepared, everyone, though, because I don't take any prisoners when we do this.
No,
I'm going to come in pretty heavy-handed on all of you.
As Sam said, he doesn't take any prisoners when he does this, which he's never done.
Yeah. I feel like I'm not going to be taking any prisoners.
But he assumes he's not going to take any prisoners, all right? So be careful.
Yeah, can't wait. This is what I've always dreamed of, being a boss. It's like sitting there and just being like, so
it's amazing, isn't it? That it's what you've always dreamed of, but you could have done it on any of the Mondays for the past year. But we've waited until specifically next Monday, the 13th of October, because it was the dream. And he always knew on Monday, the 13th of October, 2025,
gonna be the one.
His dreams would come true.
I begged Pippa to redo the meeting. She went, well, there's no point doing that now. We've literally just gone through it. I wanted to come in and redo the entire thing.
Well, look. Monday meeting, that's set. Now, I've got some other things, some exciting things, because we've got some new pods to shout out. We have got, Sam, our very own fan podcast.
No, we fucking don't.
So, it's a big shout out to the Relevanters the morning after. It's hosted by Tash, Louise and Kian. They record after every They record after every main episode we put out, and they basically discuss staying relevant. So, listen, it's a new production. They do it themselves. The first episode came out. There was some sort of sound issues, so it's unfortunate for that. But it is their first time, and there was only 2 out of the 3.
I love the way Pete's just gone in with the straight problem.
No.
Couldn't hear it very well. The
No.
critique instantly.
Slightly muffled, and they may have lost some of their content along the way. But what I will say is fucking keep plugging away. We all have to start somewhere. I'd also like to point out it's hosted by 3 of them, but only 2 on the first ever episode because one of them was ill. But we love you. Big up. Listen, we're all about promoting new talent on this show. So all of you, the relevanters, if that's what you're going to call yourselves, you should go and listen to that podcast in all seriousness. So it's called Relevanters the Morning After. You can get it on Spotify, and it's like a nice little forum. I don't know what the kind of how they're going to be doing it and all the rest of it, but we see you, we hear you. So.
And also, by the way, Pete doesn't even listen to our podcast, so the fact that he's listened to yours is fucking phenomenal.
So well done for that. But that's not the only new podcast. Again, like I said, we like to promote new talent because there is another new pod on the horizon. Again, they're starting from sort of nowhere, don't really necessarily know what they're doing. But we like to promote new people in podcasts. So, Sam, it was great to see you helping out on You About. Again, it's a new podcast. Bear with them because they're not really where they should be, but they're trying. But thankfully, they got in the big guns. Sam, how was it doing a podcast with your nemesis? Although they have used that joke themselves to promote their own podcast. But how was it?
Mate, as you said, essentially it was just me sort of doing a guest role. Tom Grennan obviously is
on tour.
He's on tour at the moment. I think he's in Australia at the moment.
Singapore, he was in.
And so he asked me whether I'd go and stand in and play his role in You About, the podcast with Roman Kemp. And it was the poor fucker. I literally turned up. It was the one time I'd just been to the football the night before. We recorded it on a Sunday, and my voice completely fucking gone. So I literally could barely talk. But it was nice. It was fun. I mean, Roman's a lovely guy.
We do it in all seriousness. Roman is very good.
We spoke about the pyramids.
Well, not only that. I mean, you came up with some really brand new topics that haven't been discussed on podcasts before, and I don't know where they would have got the ideas from. But you discussed your potential future children. Not daughters, though, sons, obviously. Fucking where'd you get these ideas from?
Crazy.
It's fucking crazy, isn't it? So that was nice. Sam is going to have a son called Kit. Let's hope that takes off.
We have a real problem with that, actually, by the way, because that's the name that Pippa wants to call her son.
Well, yeah.
And I actually got an angry phone call from our producer being like, why are you telling everyone you're going to call your son Kit? I told you that name. It's my name. You're not allowed to do it. And she was actually being serious. So basically, it's the race to who has kids first.
But yeah, no, it was nice of you to go and do that.
It was good. They asked her, this is fun. The You About team asked Pete to send in a voice note, to sort of add into the pod. Pete blind refused. I did learn something really interesting from Roman, actually. And wrap your head around this. So,
God, wrap your head around this, guys.
Mate,
Just take a minute, sit down, try and wrap your heads around this.
Mate, listen to this one. Listen to this. So, our bodies, right? Our bodies.
Yeah, guys, strap in.
They're essentially controlled. Everything you do is controlled by your brain.
Yeah.
Wasn't that just crazy?
But also fairly obvious.
No, but
Sorry, is this something you discussed on the pod? It's groundbreaking, this pod.
No.
Honestly, if you just want to learn a little bit more, like some of these mad fucking theories of your brain, right? You know, this
I
thing.
think I've explained
No,
it properly.
wait. Your brain, and this is, listen, thank God for You About, because otherwise I wouldn't have known this. Your brain, it controls your body. It comes from there.
Actually
That
think
round
about
thing
it.
in there, it all comes from there.
But think about it. Your body is just, in essence, a vessel
God,
for an
fuck.
alien object in your head.
I can't get my head around that. My mind is blown. And that's my mind telling me that because it's controlling. Look, so wait, hold on. It's my brain doing that.
Yeah, it is. It is. Everything in your body is controlled by one thing.
Anyway,
I learned
moving
someone
on.
else, actually, as well.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, the Mandela effect. Yeah. So people thought that Nelson Mandela died in jail, but he didn't. So
No, he didn't.
basically, people what the Mandela effect is that people think that what's happened is, I can't remember fully what it was.
Is that your brain not controlling things?
No. Basically, is that some people are actually from a parallel universe stuck in our time. Yeah.
So, you heard it here first. Nelson Mandela's not dead.
Okay.
He's in a parallel universe.
Okay, listen to this. Okay. Do you know what? I got a perfect example.
Please.
Okay, so
Your
in
brain's doing
Snow
that.
White, what does the wicked lady, the queen, say to the mirror?
Nelson's alive.
No, what does she actually say?
I don't know.
You must know fucking Snow White. Who's
Not
fairest
personally.
Who's the fairest of them all?
Who's what?
Fairest of them all. You know she looks into the mirror?
Grumpy.
What does she say?
Mirror, mirror on the wall,
No.
who's the fairest of them all?
It's not that. But we all think it's that, but it's not that.
What is it?
Is it just who's the fairest of them all?
I can't remember.
Okay.
It's
I'll have to tune in to find out.
but it's crazy because like we all think certain things are the way they are, but they're actually not.
No, I mean, it's amazing, isn't it?
Fuck, I've literally caught the you about, but I'm now like spreading it.
Do
in
me
here.
a favour, leave that sort of shite for that podcast, because over here, in reality, we'll just crack on the way we are, shall we?
When Roman told me it sounded, I was like, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Well, listen, good.
Didn't hold a candle to you though, Peter.
Oh, okay, no, listen, Roma he's a better presenter than I am.
Well, no, back onto this pod though, because something really, really big to update you on. Obviously, it's time for our weekly football check-in.
Yep.
Obviously, our sponsored football team, Great Bar United, they've had a mixed start to the season. Obviously, first game was a 6-0 loss. Second game was a 3-3 draw. Then it was a 3-2 loss. Fuck me, it was a 3-2 loss. But don't worry, we brought it back. A 1-1 draw. So Great Bar United, no wins as of yet. 2 losses and 2 draws, Peter. How are you feeling that money's been well spent?
Yeah, I mean, it's good. You are obviously struggling with just reading because it's 2 losses and 3 draws.
Fuck's sake.
But that equals 5.
No,
games
there's
of the
4.
season.
There's 4 here. Didn't see the bottom one.
Yeah. So on the 5th game, so they're on 3 points.
Why am I seeing 4 games?
Because there's 4 listed there, but it's not a loss this week, but another draw. Another
It's
1-1.
another 1-1.
Yeah, I believe that's where we're at. Is that right, Pippa? Yeah.
Okay, right.
So 3 points after 5 games.
It's not looking good.
I mean, let's just, if you could just, you know how you use your brain to control things.
Yeah.
If you could just get your brain into Sam T footy mode.
Right.
Because I think at this point, this is when they really need a little bit of advice because things aren't going well
I'll
for
be
them
fuming.
in a minute. So if you could just look at the camera, direct this at Great Bar United, what do you think is happening?
Lads, I've got to be honest with you. This is...
Sorry.
Lads, I've got to be honest with you. This isn't. It's not your finest start to any sort of season. We put you out of the O2. We've brought a lot of people to the cause to the point where rival teams are now asking us to hit them up, and you're letting us down. There's not much else that can be said really, other than sort of this pure disappointment. I've begged, borrowed, and stolen from the bank account of Pete Wicks to fund your pitch fees and also the Fun and Shirt sponsor. It's not good enough, and we will be looking at the other Mavericks. What are they called? Who the other team?
Just fucking get better, you fucking losers. You know what I mean? Don't worry about what else he's doing. Worry about what you're doing. Because you're embarrassing me. It's fucking embarrassing. I'm in the BBC News supporting you, right? BBC News as if I put money into you and you can't even win a fucking game. 15,000 people at the O2 were chanting your fucking name. As if that's not motivation enough for a Sunday League football team and you can't even win a fucking game. Oh, because we haven't got ex-pro footballers. Just get better. Train harder. The fuck is wrong with you?
That is one of the best team talks I think I've ever heard. So look, lads, we love you to bits. We're not going anywhere, but as Pete did say, this is...
The love is dwindling. That's all I'm saying. All right, and listen, much like when, a team starts off, and we've seen it multiple times in kind of football, especially in football, sometimes something's got to give.
Yeah.
You know, and at the end of the day, we haven't started well. This is a sort of a collaborative effort between Great Bar United and Staying Relevant. So it may look at some serious changes being made. And by that, I mean withdrawal of cash.
Withdrawal of funds. Although there is nothing more staying relevant than a football team that can't buy a win. So yeah, either way, we're proud of you.
But it will get to the point where I will buy a win.
Now you know what kind of dad Pete's going to be. Olive can't get into school, have a backhander. And a reach around.
Anyway, on to emails. Obviously, as this is the bonus episode,
email.
it's a lot to do with you. So if you want to get in contact with us, then email the worst email address in the world, which is hello@srproductions.co.uk. So after all the housekeeping, we've got a very important email from Ben. Guys, have you seen the news? That always worries me. I hope Sam is feeling okay, thinking of you at this hard time. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, Maya has announced she's not doing her Halloween party this year.
I didn't know that. That's why I didn't get the invite. She's not doing it.
So all that's happened there is we've made Sam feel better about himself.
Wow. That is, I never got to go to one.
Shit.
Never got to go to one.
You just missed out on the chance.
Did she write that on her social? She must have. She must have written that on her social.
There isn't a part of me that cares.
God, I'm gutted about that.
Well, yeah. But listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I've planned something for Halloween for you.
It's because you knew I wasn't going to be going there, didn't you?
There's been a lot of talk of Halloween in the SR office, and we can't fully announce why. But let's just say something about it.
Let's just
say Halloween, I'm dressing up.
This year's going to go off like you've never seen it go off before. Mummies, zombies, Little Bo Peep.
Strippers.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's going to be fucking vampires. It's going to be phenomenal. We're doing a staying relevant thing.
Yeah, and awkwardly, there is 8 people in the Staying Relevant office. Only 4 of us are going to enjoy it. The other 4 enjoy trick-or-treating. Right, question time.
Question time. Would you got one more question about my Halloween party? Would you ever throw? We could throw a staying relevant Halloween party,
I'd rather not.
but quite fun.
No,
Why?
don't want to.
But why not?
I don't really like Halloween and I don't really like parties.
You love a party. What are you talking about?
Not when it's forced fun.
Oh, it'd be amazing. It'd be so good. I think we should step in and actually be like, Maya, don't worry, we've got this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing though because she wouldn't come to yours.
I think she would.
I don't think she would.
I think we should ask her.
I don't think.
I think we should send her a message now and be like, Maya, if I would throw a Halloween party, would you turn up?
Well, you've spent 3 years trying to get her on the pod, Sam.
Yeah, but that's just sort of time hasn't allowed.
Time hasn't allowed. Okay.
No.
I mean, what would you do if she actually did end up on the pod? Do you think you'd be able to control yourself?
Of course I would, mate. We're friends.
And what about you and Maya?
mate, we're best buds.
Best buds?
We're best buds.
All right, you heard it here first. So Sam and his best bud Maya, after 3 years, still trying to get her on the pod, still nothing.
Nearly. We're going to get there. We will get there, I
It's
promise.
an unusual best bud relationship, that one, I'm going to be honest with you.
She's been out of the game. Do you know what I mean? She's living
She's
life.
been out of the game.
Yeah, I don't know where she is, but she's flying around places.
Well, she's best bud.
I haven't called her in a while, to be fair.
Oh. Not since she blocked your number. Anyway, question time. We're going to move on to some questions that you guys have sent us via the question box, which goes up on the socials every single week at Staying Relevant Podcast. Okay. Sam, you have a new car.
Yeah.
You park it in the wrong spaces.
Yep.
You've already clipped all the wheels on it and
Yep.
scratched the door. You've had it for 3 weeks. You so far have only driven it around Fulham.
Yep.
But people want to know who we think is the better driver out of you and I.
Oh, Pete. Pete's a far better driver. Not even worth having a conversation about that. I'm a terrible driver, an even worse parker. I like to drive. I'm just not very good at it. I to be honest with you, I think we told this story before, but there was a time in Stansted Airport where I actually had to me and Pete both drove to Stansted Airport, and I made him get out of his car to park my car for me because I couldn't get the angles right when I was fucking trying to reverse in. Just wouldn't work out for me. So yeah, Pete had to get in, and then we had a little crowd watching us park.
It's happened on 2 occasions, that.
Yeah.
The car parking. I've also had to try and guide him in to a parallel park somewhere along the King's Road. That also drew a crowd, funnily enough. But I think what people really want to know, and I don't think we've ever, because I know people struggle to imagine me existing. But I think you can probably imagine me driving more than Sam.
I can imagine Pete driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I can't imagine is, but I've seen it, but I feel like everyone else needs to see it if you haven't been in a car with Sam, is the way you drive. So obviously for people watching this, if you could just show them your kind of steering wheel action.
Well, I can also
and then explain it to the listeners.
I can explain it. Your hands are at 10 and 2
yeah.
at all times.
How close to the steering wheel are you? Because I see you as a...
No, I actually like to lean back.
Lean back.
Bit of a lean backer.
Yeah.
And I love a bit of music as well.
Yeah. What is the kind of
Unwritten.
go-to?
Unwritten. I love it. The rest is still unwritten.
Okay, just on...
Mate, honestly, give me a little bit of that. Bit of Britney, Toxic.
Just on repeat?
Yeah, mate, that's my vibe. That's my jam. Christina
Unwritten
Aguilera.
and Toxic.
Yeah. I like the nostalgic noughties as I'm sort of driving along.
Is nothing like listening to the nostalgic noughties as you clip your alloys and drive around... Toxic.
As you're crunching your rims over the fucking curb.
It's nothing like that. You know, as you're leaning back, one arm on the steering wheel, window down. You know what I mean? You just sat there with your new tan out the side of the window, just a little orange arm poking out, your mullet blowing in the wind.
The rest is still
as you do a
unwritten.
75-point turn down a cul-de-sac in Fulham. Nothing. Yeah, no, it's lovely.
God, you visualise that so well. Everything about those things has happened.
I mean, I've been to Sam's house, and the parking is suspect at the best of times. You have to hope for a space, which is why the thought of Sam, because he drives to the office quite a lot now. It takes him 15 minutes when he gets home to park sometimes, because he has to go round and round the block and then hope, and then, oh, no, that space is not big enough, despite the fact you could get a fucking jumbo jet in it.
That is so true.
So what Sam needs is a 2-space entry.
So
all right? 2-space entry, because you just don't want to. But if you watch him Power Park, go.
And then I'll get it wrong. I'll come in too steep, so I've got to come back out. And the worst is when you've got a fucking audience and you've got a car who wanted to get in that space and is watching you fuck it up, knowing he's not even going to get in that space. Oh, it gives me honestly, I hate nothing more than parking in front of people. It's so terrifying.
Look, you know, we're saying this and we're taking the piss, but we've never really put it to the test on who the better driver is.
But I think it's pretty obvious.
Well, listen, it's not been proven. So at some point we may have to look at doing something.
What, hit the track?
We may have to look at doing something.
I failed my driving test because I forgot to put my handbrake down. And I tried to move off with my handbrake up. And the guy literally, I don't know if you've ever tried to do that. I imagine most of you haven't. When you try and drive off with a handbrake up, it makes a fucking horrible noise. It's like it goes, and like it lurches. And I literally couldn't understand what happened. And so I tried it 3 times. Did every check under the fucking sun. Was like, why is this happening? On the 3rd time, I turned around and went, I don't know. And he literally, the guy looked at me and went, and just put the fucking handbrake down. And I went, have I failed? And he went, I'm not going to tell you. And I knew I'd failed. I knew it was a major. So I literally went, mate, can I just drive back? He let me drive back and finish the test.
So did you pass second time?
Yeah.
So did I.
What did you fail in?
So in both of my driving tests, I got 0 minors.
Yeah.
But on the first one, I had 1 major.
What was that?
I screamed at someone.
Shut the fuck up. What did you say?
At a zebra crossing. I was 17 in a Mini. And a zebra crossing. I was about to go, there's no one there, and then fucking some little fucking then just ran out of nowhere across the road, and I had to slam on the brakes halfway across it, but out of nowhere. And I went, fuck, you. And then the guy went, let's go back to the centre. Yeah. I was about 5 minutes. So, and then the second one, I had no, I failed on road rage.
If there was ever going to be a man who would have failed on road rage,
but no minors.
No minors, which is great. And actually, do you know what? I got loads of minors on my second one. You're going to love this. It's very, very Sam Thompson. I got all of my minors for driving too slow. I didn't even realise you could do that. To the point where the guy
It was
went...
probably because the fucking handbrake was on.
the geezer literally went, you know you can speed up. And I went, I'm fine. Because I knew you can't get a major for it. You can only get, you can get a certain amount of minors that turns into a major. But I was like, I'm just going to drive the speed. My instructor was going, speed up. And I was like, nope.
What about your theory? Did you pass that first time?
No, that was like 7th time.
What?
Yeah, really. Though, to the point where I used to not turn up to theory. I used to book it. It used to cost a bit of money as well, theory. I used to book it and then just not turn up.
Oh, I don't know when you passed, but when I did theory test, there wasn't hazard perception.
Oh, I had hazard perception.
Yeah, so there wasn't. I had to do it for the motorbike.
Yeah.
I had to do hazard perception. But
do you have to go to the centre and do it on the computer?
Yeah. But yeah, no, motorbike I passed first time.
Oh,
and then,
God, mate, I remember that so well. Going in and like the maths, like if you brake at this speed, like how the fuck am I meant to know that? You just look with your eyes, like, and it asks you to like the physics of it. I couldn't understand that. So then I just stopped turning up. Genuinely, my 7th attempt.
Now, as you know, the Staying Relevant book is on the way.
Yeah.
All right, which is very, very exciting.
Just
There's lots
recorded
of
the audio
exciting
book for that.
We've just finished the audio book. It's going to be out at the start of November, which is very important, but you can pre-order now. There's also going to be some other exciting things. So we're on full book mode at the minute, but we need to make Sam's other dreams come true, which is Sam has always wanted to be an author. And Sam would really love to make it into the Sunday Times bestsellers list. So we need you to buy the book. It's the last thing we're going to ask you for this month in terms of all your hard-earned cash. But yeah, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. But we've had a question in. Now that we have a Staying Relevant book on the way, would you ever do a Staying Relevant movie?
Oh, yes, please.
So there's the answer to that. But what I'm just going to add to that is if we did do a movie, who would you have play you?
Oh, we're not playing ourselves?
As non-actors, I imagine not.
I don't know. I think we play ourselves quite well.
We tried it once in a sitcom, and I'll be honest with you,
John West tuner.
I'll be honest with you, I don't think we could have found anyone worse to play Sam than Sam.
But who in a movie? Who would I want to have to play for me? Who would you want to have play for you? I'd have Jonah Hill. Sorry, I know you're answering. Apologies, it just came to me. Go.
Was that your brain just told you to?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Apologies.
How it controls everything. Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill. I love Jonah Hill.
Right, but what? Okay.
Well, I'm sort of thinking Superbad kind of vibes, which means you'd be McLovin.
What?
McLovin. You know what
McDonald's?
Superbad?
No.
You've never watched Superbad?
No.
Oh my God, maybe you're a bit old. Maybe it was a bit before your time, a bit after your time, in terms of like the teenage years. Mate, it was unbelievable. It was so good.
So you'd have Jonah Hill. That's
Hill.
not where I thought you were going to go with that.
Yeah, I think he's such a great actor, great comedy actor as well.
I'd really like Jared Leto.
Oh, I could see you as Jared Leto, actually.
I think he's very, very cool.
Jared Leto and Jonah Hill.
I just think very, very cool. I mean, based on the fact that there's probably, because I mean, really, if we're talking about like actors that I really like, I mean, someone like Joaquin Phoenix, like, I know we've spoken about, but I do love him, isn't it? But he's not very Pete.
Yeah, they've got to represent you.
Yeah, which is why I'm confused by Jonah Hill for you.
Well, he's just a bit of a klutz, you know, bit fun.
He doesn't look like you though. There's not really much of a similarity.
But I feel like personality-wise, he could probably fit into a Sam Thompson, I think. So yeah, Jonah Hill for me, because I just feel like, you know, you got to know who you are. I'm not fucking Brad Pitt. I'll take a Jonah Hill.
Oh, well, at least you're realistic.
Yeah.
So let's just, I just want to, and just because they're in front of us, producer Pippa, who do you think could play her?
Oh, Pippa.
I think do you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to give you an Anne Hathaway.
Oh my God, I can so see
I'll
that.
take an Anne Hathaway.
And
yeah.
What about Digital Josh?
Oh, the way you're looking at me, yeah. What the fuck is
That
it?
guy.
The beady-eyed guy.
You talking about the one from Armageddon?
He's on Con Air.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's in Armageddon as well.
What's his fucking
Are you
name?
talking about the guy he's in Reservoir Dogs?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I've got to find
I
the
mean,
name.
he's a little bit older now.
I know that guy. No, you're thinking.
Who's the one that
You're that Rami Malek guy.
No.
You do look a lot like Rami Malek.
Yeah, you could do a little Rami.
Yeah, but the one you're Googling is fucking
Yeah,
savage.
he's quite old. but-
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi. Yeah.
Mate, bro, are you telling me that's not Josh?
No, that is Josh.
Are you telling me that's not
it?
Josh?
No.
fucking
Yeah, Steve Buscemi. So we've got Steve Buscemi, Anne Hathaway, Jonah Hill, and Jared Leto, starring in a brand new film, Staying Relevant, the movie.
Oh, that's such a good lineup.
Watch out for it.
That's a fucking good lineup.
Anyway,
And that's us done as well. From Staying Relevant, the bonus episode of two best friends, me, Sam Thompson, and Peter James Wicks. Now to feature on this bad boy, email hello@srproductions.co.uk. And I've kind of lost where I am, so I'm going to
okay, make sure you rate, reviews, all of that sort of stuff. Follow us on socials. It's sort of the same intro and outro we've done for the past 3
is, it's
years.
very similar.
Yeah, it's just sort of every year.
Yeah.
It's the same every week. It's the same. Hasn't sort of changed or updated at all. So
Rate 5 stars, leave a review. Haven't read them for a while, actually.
nicely done. So.
Yep.
Actually, we haven't read the reviews. We should have a review episode where we pick out some of the best reviews because we haven't done that for a while. Because last time we did the reviews, and the reason we stopped reading them was because they were all slagging off Pippa.
So it wasn't the head.
No, it wasn't about my round head. No. Thank you.
Wasn't the voice, wasn't the head.
No,
Wasn't the
not
shine?
the arms. No, not the shine, not the short leg. No.
Shine of the sweat?
No.
The sweating?
No.
Wasn't that either?
On that note, come back next week.
This has been a Staying Relevant production.